Alright guys, today is the day I'm going to try to get this plastic put on. I was asked to show a view from the side by my buddy Dale, Mr. Media Maker 2000 himself. I want to see what this thing looked like, the big one in relation to the smaller one. It's a bit breezier than I would like to have right now. Basically, I'm just staging the process, getting ready just in case the wind does die down. You can't do nothing but try anyway. Now before I put this plastic on, I'm going to do things a little bit different, actually a whole lot different. I'm going to show you the difference in the way I put the plastic on the last time, as far as overlapping the two layers and two pieces of wire. And I think what I'm supposed to do actually is put two pieces of plastic and one piece of wire. So let me go show you that real quick and it'll make sense to you. This is the plastic that I put over my wood when I made my little temporary wood shed, and it's just one piece of plastic and wire on the inside of it. That works fine. But when I got ready to put the second layer of plastic on the first greenhouse, I already had the first layer on with the one piece of wire in the channel, and I came back with the second piece of plastic and another piece of wire. So if you can see, you see the wires are crisscrossed in there. They're offset, one going one way and one going the other, so the wire fits in there nice and snug. And what I found out, when you do it like that, the plastic doesn't seal up real good as far as making a seal between the two layers. So when you start inflating with the blower, you end up losing a whole lot of air. So what I did right here on the end is just, I had enough tag coming off of this. I just cut it over about right here and come back and screw the fern strip in place, trying to seal that up. The ends, because of the way it wrapped around the hoop, that's tight right there. That's two pieces of plastic pulled on that hoop. There's not going to be any air coming through there. So the ends are not that big of an issue. But the sides were. This is where I had the biggest problem. This is on the south wall. North wall was the same situation. If you can see real close, the wire is crossed in there where I've got two pieces of wire, two pieces of plastic. What I need to do on the big greenhouse is be able to put both pieces of plastic on and one piece of wire, and that will make a better seal as it comes across here and prevent that air leakage. So to fix this situation, what I did, I still had the tag in. It was about hanging out about a foot or so. So I took my fern strips, the original ones, rolled the plastic around it real good, and screwed them back in place up under this channel. And just as soon as I did that, I noticed immediate difference as far as the inflation, and I let it stay like that for a couple of days to see how it did, and it did pretty good. And then I went and did the north wall the same way, and there were, immediately I could tell a greater increase in the efficiency as far as the blower was working. So that's what I got to do now, is figure out how to get two pieces of plastic on, maybe by myself, and one piece of wire. This ought to be fun. This is my plan right here. There's my box of plastic, 100-foot roll, 32-foot wide, and I got a piece of fence rail, came about 10.5 foot, not quite long enough for what I need, so I just spliced it on the end with another piece. I'm going to put that piece of pipe through the plastic and try to put it up there. I've got a support on each side. I'm hoping I can put this up there and use that to just carefully unroll this plastic. It's a 100-foot roll, and I need about 75, 76 foot. So what I'm going to do, actually about 74, 75, so I'm going to cut 25 foot off this roll, and that'll make it a little bit easier to handle. But I'll probably go ahead and put it up there in place first. That way I don't have to worry about unrolling it on the ground. Now you can kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to do. What I've done is run a rope down both sides to try to support the edge of the plastic to keep it from collapsing down. If I get the first layer on, the second one will go much easier, as you saw when I put the second layer on the first greenhouse. But that's what we're looking at right now. There you can see the plastic laying in my little support brackets there with the pipe through it. I could go ahead and unroll it right now, but we still got to decent breeze every now and then. There's no way in the world I can keep this plastic on here with any type of breeze blowing, so it looks like I'm going to have to abort for today. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and roll it out, cut my 24 foot off of it, and then put it back in the box, and we'll try again some other day.